Very dedicated person, as he never reveals that he's an undercover cop to the group, even when this could potentially save his life after he has been shot. However, Mr. Orange also does have sympathy, as he tells Mr. White that he is an undercover cop in the end after Mr. White has defended him. Mr. Blonde is a character that has faced a troubled past, moving in and out from prison, but knows Joe and Nice Guy Eddie, orchestrators of the heist, very well, as seen in their friendly interactions, tackling each other and making jokes. He does seem to be a reckless person, as seen when he shoots the store clerks for no reason during the heist. Mr. Blonde is a violent character and shows a complete lack of care for life, which is clear as he cuts off a cop's ear and shoots innocent workers just for his own satisfaction. However, it is clear that Mr. Blonde is loyal, as Joe trusts him so much that he knows Mr. Orange is the cop when Mr. Orange accuses Mr. Blonde of turning on the mission. Mr. White seems to be one of the older men in the group and is very experienced in crime, including bank heists, as he tries to guide Mr. Orange through the heist and even feels guilty when Mr. Orange gets shot because he views himself as responsible for Mr. Orange. He is also quite knowledgeable, citing statistics in an argument with Mr. Pink. Mr. White seems to be one of the older men in the group and is very experienced in crime, including bank heists, as he tries to guide Mr. Orange through the heist and even feels guilty when Mr. Orange gets shot because he views himself as responsible for Mr. Orange. He is also quite knowledgeable, citing statistics in an argument with Mr. Pink. Mr. White is the most compassionate member of the group, but follows his emotions over logic too much. For example, Mr. White tells Mr. Orange his identity and disobeys the group's rules, compromising the mission just because he feels bad that Mr. Orange has been shot under his lead. He also defends the idea that waitresses deserve tips when Mr. Pink refuses a tip. The archetype of the old man is present in this movie with the character Joe Cabot. Generally, old men are very knowledgeable and experienced. In Reservoir Dogs, the oldest character, Joe Cabot, fits this archetype, as he is the criminal mastermind behind this heist and much more organized crime. His instincts are also very strong, as the only character that seems suspicious to him was the undercover cop. The villain often is a character with a troubled past or desire for revenge that is uncontrollable and harms others for no reason in a psychotic manner. Although all the characters are technically criminals, Mr. Blonde fits this archetype especially well, as he kills and tortures innocent individuals without any motivation. He has also faced time in prison and seems to have been involved in crime for many years. The term reservoir dogs refers to when dogs are trapped together in a reservoir, so they must each eat each other to temporarily survive until their inevitable death. This is a fitting title for the movie, as all the characters ultimately contribute to each other's downfall due to their situation, demonstrating that in dire scenarios, even allies can easily turn to enemies. The movie also illustrates that individuals truly only care about themselves deep down. All the characters had the chance to survive if they trusted each other a bit more and acted logically. However, as soon as one of the characters believed there was a traitor among the group, immediately all the characters prioritized their own beliefs and lives over the group.